Good morning, y'all. So I've tried making this video like more than once, and for whatever reason the audio just didn't want to work. I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't know if it's my phone or if it's the TikTok app, but it just didn't want to work. So I was gonna go through like my car buying experience. So I had one car before, like maybe like about a year before I had my son, and I had like met this guy, cute as fuck, like sexy as fuck, like ooh, sexy. And so ultimately everybody was like, oh, he just scammed you, because he was supposed to give me, like, I think it was a Nissan Altima, I believe, and something happened with like the paperwork or whatever, and then he was going to switch it out for something else that was like stick shift, but I didn't know how to drive stick shift, so he was supposed to teach me how to drive stick shift. That didn't work out. So like, okay, whatever, cool, lesson learned. Never gave my money back, even though we discussed getting my money back. Never gave my money back, ever. It's 7 years later, haven't seen a dime. When I reached out to him previously, he was like, oh, the IRS froze his accounts, whatever, da-da-da, this, that, and third. I'm like, whatever, cool. The second time I had, the car my dad had gave me, the struts were bad, so I let my ex-husband talk me into financing a car. That didn't work out because like the job I was working at the time, they kept taking me off the schedule, so I couldn't keep up with the payments, so I had to give it back. So that was that. Plus, like, you couldn't get out the passenger side door unless you were opening from the outside, because for whatever reason, like, it was just stuck. Like, I don't know what the hell was wrong with it. It was just stuck. And the windows stopped going down on the passenger side as well. So there was that. So this last time I was pregnant with my daughter. It was the beginning tax time, 2023, and I saw this little green Suzuki Jeep thing that I wanted to buy, and I was like, perfect, it's in my price range. I think at the time it was listed for like $800. I was like, cool, I don't have to spend a lot of my taxes on it. I can just pay flat out and then pay like at least a year or two for insurance. So that was my plan. When I got there, the guy was like, oh, that car is no longer available, but I have this car. And I was like, cool, it's a Toyota. Like, I'm used to driving Toyotas. Like, there's nothing really complicated about it. Like, I'm used to driving it. $3,200. The car broke down in 30 minutes. From what I was told from like a guy who like helped me push it into the Walmart parking lot, his mechanic said it sounded like there's a hole in the engine, and that hole would have been there when the guy got the car. In his defense, though, this is the only thing that's good. He said he didn't have the car checked out. But still, why would you let a pregnant female buy the car if you didn't have the car checked out? I don't know anything about cars. I said I didn't know anything about cars. I just like driving Toyotas. I currently have a Ford, and I like my Ford. My Ford is amazing. I love it. The only thing I want to do is just get it to anyway, back to the story. So it broke down in 30 minutes. Dude never gave my money back. An ex hit me up because I was telling him about the car or whatever, this, that, and the third. He tried to go and talk to the guy. The guy basically gave him the same runaround that he gave me. Talking about, oh, his mechanic stole all his tools and stole money, and the mechanic's mama had him arrested because he stole from the mama too, and this, that, and the third, whatever. So that my ex decided that he was just gonna have the car towed to his house, and then I think I just wanted like $1,000 for it, but I also ended up selling it to his uncle because he didn't have the time or the money to fix the car. I sold his uncle for like $400 because that's all his uncle could afford. And I really just, it wasn't really bothering me. I just wanted the car off my hands. And like when we got the car towed, he was looking at, he's like, there's no engine, there's no not the engine, there's no battery. I was like, there's no battery? There was battery when I brought the car back to the fucking dealership. What you mean there's no battery? There's no battery. So I don't know what else the guy did to the car because it wasn't even on the lot. And then he was trying to charge me a storage fee. But then we ended up speaking to the owner of the lot, and he was like, he's not charging him a storage fee. He just told him he had to get his shit and get the fuck on. But he wasn't charging him a storage fee. So he was trying to charge me like an extra $4,000 for storage, trying to make it seem like, the guy it was a separate entity that was charging for storage. Literally, it was right next door. So KB&C Auto, I would not suggest going to them. Like, I don't know how he gets, maybe like the girls are fucking with him in some way, because those are the only cars that actually work. Every other car, I desperately needed a car. That's why I picked that car and I took off with it, because I desperately needed a car. My plan was to make money, save up for my baby girl to get here. That was my whole plan. So that money is gone. And then I ran into somebody who works for like the auctions or whatever, like it's a subsidiary of auctions or whatever. They got me this car. The car runs perfect. I've had 2 oil changes already because I do drive it a lot for doing deliveries and stuff, and it works perfect. I love it. Like I've started to say, like the only thing I wanted to adjust is maybe upgrade the screen so I could have the navigation on my screen instead of looking directly at my phone, and for it to have remote start for like winter times, this way I can start it from the house and, you know, not have to run out in the cold to start it. That's the only thing I want to do to it. Other than that, the car is perfect. I love it. It's a 2018 Ford Fusion. It's a decommissioned police car, and I believe it was like water damaged. Anyway, it was a gift, so I don't know how much the car actually cost. But apparently they have like cheap cars a lot. If I don't get it like upgraded, I think I want to upgrade to a SUV because I'm gonna have 3 kids, 2 babies, and 1. Well, he's not taller anymore. He's a big kid. He's 7. So yeah. So I have a 1-year-old, and then I'm having a newborn. So this car will work for now, but I think I eventually either want to upgrade to an SUV or something like that. But yeah, that is my car buying experience. The car where I financed the car, Cars and Credit, they're known for having crappy cars. Like all the cars that my ex-husband has got, well, not him because he doesn't have a license, but his dad has got, they all broke down in some shape or form, even before they got into an accident, which I don't know why they keep getting cars from them. I guess that's the only dealership that gives them cars. But yeah, so they're not that good. At least the ones in Jacksonville isn't that good. There might be like another location where it is good, but the one in Jacksonville isn't good.